Okay, the mic is working. Oh, Jesus. While we wait for people to show up, I will be doing shenanigans. 1 second. To be precise, I will be uploading today's short, which should be a fun one, a little different from usual. But that's always interesting. Okay. Should be almost done. No, TikTok. TikTok is definitely the platform that has the biggest Warhammer community, at least for shorts and stuff. For short form content, they seem to be very active. Either that or the TikTok, what do you call it? Whatchamacallit? Algorithm. The TikTok algorithm is just way better at detecting what my Warhammer videos are about and who they should show it to. But yeah. Chemo. God bless. I loved Vladimir and Rogue Trader. God, it was amazing. I love that motherfucker. What a cunt. Okay. Video should be going up in a little bit. It should go up on TikTok first, then Insta, then YouTube. Usually. It really just depends which of the platforms loads it first. They're all slow as shit. In theory, YouTube would be faster, but if I publish it on YouTube first, it just hides it from the world. It hides it from the algorithm, to be precise. Don't ask me why, I don't get it either. I have to let it soak. Okay. Should be up on TikTok in a few seconds. Still waiting on Instagram. Slow ass motherfucking piece of shit. The cat's outside and meowing. I'll just let her in. There we go. Now the cat can join us. Come on. Instagram. Upload the video so I can go stream. Well, I'm already streaming, so I can go play Tyranny. Come on. Come on. Impatient. Mina noises. Why is Instagram like this? Why is it every time I try to upload a video to Instagram, it's like, I don't know, like a minute. Actually, I don't even know. 1 minute and 40 seconds long. It takes forever. I'm just looking at a very colorful loading wheel. Oh! It finished. Okay, so it's up on TikTok. It's finished on Instagram, which means YouTube. It has soaked. Hopefully the algorithm will not banish my video. There we go. Okay, today's short is now up on all platforms. Okay. Anyway. So, where were we in Tyranny? I think we were going to go to a new location. Was it the library, I think? Fairly certain the last thing I said yesterday was something along the lines of, oh, this is a Tomorrow Me problem. So I'm sure I'm going to be very delighted as soon as I open the game and realize whatever the fuck I left for quote-unquote Tomorrow Me yesterday to figure out. I'm sure yesterday me was very kind. One minute difference. 10-minute difference. This is probably before I spoke to Ash. This is after. So we're gonna load the one after. Because if I recall correctly, what happened last night was then as soon as I traveled to the Spire, it passed like a couple of days in game, and that caused a bunch of missives to arrive and shit. So let's not do that. I'm sure I have other things I need to do first before I start opening up missives. Still got the missives though. Christ. Okay. One thing at a time then. Lovely. Let's just wait until that stops giving me notifications.
Fatebinder! It is always such a pleasure to speak with you.
Siren's face lights up when she speaks. She takes one of your hands in hers and squeezes it affectionately. Oh, she's so precious. Whatever ending we get, I will go with the ending where Siren is safe and protected. I must protect.
What do you need?
That shift in tone, holy fuck. I don't think I have anything else here. Tell me about your homeland. What do you remember? How long have you been practicing magic? I'm just trying to check if there's anything. I can control them. Just trying to check if there's anything that I've unlocked now that I have level 4 loyalty, but it doesn't look like it. No, not that one.
What do you need?
Jesus. She's still not gonna fucking tell me. Nope, she's still not gonna tell me what Kyrus's gender is. It shall continue to be a mystery. Scarlet Chorus. It doesn't seem like it. Rebel groups, mage guilds, sages, earthshakers, forgebound. No.
What do you need? Are we what do you want to know about? It's okay, Barrack. I didn't say anything about anyone important.
Maybe he's pretty, but wrapped in that getup, who can tell? What was that you said? I couldn't quite hear you. And then she replied. She didn't have this portion of the dialogue last time, likely because Barrack wasn't present when
I'll admit he can handle himself in a fight, but
when I did
he
it.
could use. She's got some power in. Though I suppose I should. I don't hate her. I'm jealous of him. The sheer amount. Although I'm not overly happy it was sage magic they used.
How kind of.
Although not all sage. That bit? She's rude, violent. What do you need?
Okay.
What do you need?
Okay. No, nothing particularly new. Shame, shame, shame.
One moment. Of course. How can I? Kairos has dubbed this land the Blade Grave. The term realm of stalwart, of course. How can I help?
Nothing
Are
new
you
there.
asking for an objective assessment? Or is this your way of saying you want to go? As a chronicler of history, this supports my hypothesis that.
So, if I'm hearing you right, you're saying my word.
What?
Oh, he's already.
Wait.
I've seen this before.
Of course. How can I help? All kinds of things. My.
Wait, one second.
I am nothing if not a semi-reliable font of knowledge. I am nothing if... And I'd be happy... I am nothing if... Well, you might want... I am nothing if... Well...
No, doesn't look like there's anything new here. Okay. Pa, 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 pa.
My lord, what can I do for you?
Graven Ash? No, nothing. Okay. Travel to the effigy. Read the missive from the voices of Naraz. Okay. And then this is the trial. Oh, okay. Sorry, just there we go. Quick save. So, oh, that's new. The fuck is that? Sigil of piercing strength. Accent that increases the spell's armor penetration. That's nice. Why do I have 33? Oh, it's the forge. It's probably gonna be like random ingots and whatnot. We should still stop by at some point. At some point. Here we go. Dearest Fatebinder, champion of Tunon's Gavel, slayer of Choirmen. That's me! The fuck do you want? We hope you recognize that we bear you no ill will. I don't recognize that. And if I did, I'd be a fucking retard. Who understands treachery, if not the Archon of Secrets. You're starting off strong, buddy. We've always held the very highest esteem for the work of other specialists in the arts duplicitous? In the duplicitous arts? Make no mistake, dear Fatebinder. After your little performance at Vendrian's Well, and with such a flair for theatrical illumination, you're welcome, you have ascended in our estimate. We trust you'll understand that when we peel the flesh from your bones and squeeze the bile from your quivering innards, it's strictly out of artistic integrity and the courtesy owed a fellow professional. Thanks. Nothing personal at all. Nothing personal, kid. But enough about our friendly rivalry. Ah. Do you enjoy the company of our little spy? Her dance never fails to inspire us the most pleasant quivers. We have a gift for her, discovered through you, due to the girl's questionable faculty with letters. We've learned from one of our birds that a mercenary in Haven has been absolutely gloating about slaying her sisters. His boasts even secured him work defending some crossing merchant. Show her the sigils on the reverse. She'll know what they mean. The voices of Narat, Archon of Secrets, and a Master of Cacophony. The opposite page contains several rough scratched symbols that look like nothing more than a child's pictographs of their favorite animals. No doubt you intend your message to elicit violence and chaos. That's standard for you. However, so I'm left to wonder, what else do you hope to accomplish? With all the respect, fuck off. I don't know yet what you have planned for verse, but I promise to unravel it. As you watch your little plot collapse upon itself, imagine what I'll do to your grandest designs before I bring my blades to you. Oh, that's beautiful. That's poetic. Receiving a missive was an unexpected pleasure. I shall see to it that verse is informed. Doubtless this will end in blood. Oh, beautiful. I'd rather ask just... Obviously, he's going to give me a non-answer, but in his non-answer, maybe I'll get some interesting information. Having said that, I think I'd rather respond after I speak to verse, just in case there's, like, any extra information I can add to my response. Okay. Whatever information we got out of that missive is in the missive itself. There's nothing... Yeah. Control vigor. He does have good control vigor, but not nearly as good as his control life, though. Yeah, not even... Holy shit! When did he get 165? Holy fuck. Oh, well, okay, then. Who am I to do anything there? One armor penetrated by attacks when inflicting crits. That's fucking weird. Doesn't seem particularly good. The children outside are once again screaming. Anyway. So for now, we will do the rounds of the spires, just so we can, well, you know, 15-minute teleport type of shit. So we can grab all the things. Where are we? We're here. This is the closest spire. So we can grab all the stuff that's been generated there. Stand outside of the road ahead. He flies. No heraldry and makes no move to acknowledge you. He wears no armor. Is he fucking naked? And if he's armed, his weapon isn't visible. The man doesn't move at all until you've almost reached him. Only then does his gaze turn towards you, his vacant eyes slow to focus on your approach. Ah, he draws out the vowel, his lungs can no longer sustain it. Custom. Custom? I, Karalek. I am Karalek, purveyor of fine, exotic goods. That which you don't know you need. I have all for prices. Unreasonable. Unreasonably good, that is. Exotic? Yes, exotic. Meaning water. Water? Old water. Bane essence, too. Not much to look at, aside from the glowing, but quite the supplement in the bed. Why? Ancient gems, stones that predate the predates. Are you sleepless? Sleepless? I sleep less than I used to. I mean, a busy life, the road, constant travel, incessant danger. Especially in times like... times. You should probably go back to the wound, buddy. I will. I will. I just need to sell first. You've been in the old walls. You know that's legal, right? No. I'm not going to kill you, but just try to be more discreet. Yes. Discretion. Let's see them then. Wise choice. Wise choice. Someone won pig. Okay. It summons a pig. Why? Why would I want to summon a pig? What good does summoning a pig do? I mean, I'm still gonna fucking buy it, but why? Old water. Sure, why not? I'm buying old water now. This is what my life has become. I'm buying old water and a hoodie of summoning pigs. Pig, singular. What has my life become? Why are we here? Just to summer. Oh, that's pretty. It's just an objectively better fucking shield for him. Holy fuck, bro. Hell yeah. You take that, bro. That's just a random unbroken shield, I think. I'm pretty sure those are dime a dozen. Ooh. Cool. Anyway. Bronze hammer. You can sell that. Ooh, ring blade. That's 200. Fairly certain that's a random. Yeah, that's not unique. No, it's not. It just gives me more money when you kill people. That's pretty cool. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. I should... Oh, it gives me money per kill. That's pretty fucking cool. Turns the fucking game into Sonic. That's awesome. Should give it to our girl later. Anyway. Oh, sorry. This is better than what I'm currently using. It would appear. Gives me a little more precision. Sure, why not? Random boots. Nope. No. 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 Is that unique or not? I can't tell. I don't think so. Don't think this item's unique, despite its name being relatively unique. If I ever find another one, I guess we'll just swap it. Okay. This is going to give me money. Ha ha ha. We made money instead of losing it. Yay. That's pretty neat. Thank you, sir. That was mighty kind of you. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna see if there's any items that have been created. I think this is the library one, right? Yeah, there might not be anything, but we'll see. Let's just go and learn this. Learn that. Oh. I think I just accidentally ate something. Oopsie. Oh well. Sure, it's fine. Whatever it was. I'm gonna put their OG stuff here. There we go. Critical deflection. Hit precision. Oh. And get edicted. There goes the bot. We should swap. You get this one. I get this one. Thanks. +3 resolve. Being knocked prone or pushed back. Sure. What was this one? Grave light, right. That would be for ebb at most. But even then, probably not. Ooh. Increases the number of projectiles from a distant impact spell. Causes Stratus and lightning spells to deal more damage to targets with low health. That was it? I think that was it, yep. So if I click this, is there anything I could add here, maybe? Acts to causes spells to reduce recovery for a short time. Even more healing. Woo! Hell yeah. Reducing the cooldown. I already have it. Yeah. Accuracy, that's not an issue. Not really, at least. What's his range for? A higher range wouldn't hurt anyone. Oh, well, apparently it would, because I'm one lore point away from being able to afford it, so... Fuck that, I guess. What was this one? It's not worth the hassle. Anyway, we get to heal more. That's always nice. I still can't use that. I'm guessing I missed it somewhere. Travel through their targets and piercing lines. Oh. Increases number of projectiles. That's what I was thinking. It only increases it by 1, and it's too expensive. I can't do it. Fuck. But I can do this. Nice. And now this one. Vital body. Long-lasting regenerative effect. Ally target plus 4% health every 3 seconds for a fuckload of time. So I can either add, we're gonna do math, I'm sorry. 14 seconds, that's 4 more ticks, I think. I'm doing that math right? Wait, no I'm not. I'm fucking retarded. 56 to 72. That's 16. That's 5 more ticks of the overtime. So I either get 5 more ticks of it, and it's at 5%, which means is it 5% of current health or total health? I'm gonna assume it's of total health. So if I up it to 72, we're getting 5 more ticks of 4%. Which is an extra 20%, I guess, unless I'm missing something. Otherwise, we do this, and we get... I can't actually do the fucking math in my head right now. I've been at work all day. I can't do this. What am I thinking? Not math, man. Not after my work. 56, that's what? 19 ticks, I think? No. Is it? No. That'd be 57, so it's 18 ticks. 18 ticks of an extra 1% is 18%. Right? But we've established when I do this, we gain 56 to 78. You gain what? Ticks. This is technically better, but this is no. But that it's not just math, it's also the practical reality of it. It's better to gain a little less health but faster than it is to gain more health but slower. Because of how fast you lose health. The math doesn't matter if they wipe you in a second. So I think this is a better upgrade. This is a jump of 20, not 10, so there's nothing I can do there. Accuracy doesn't matter. Recovery is not bad. Hey. Ah, the 1 point. The infamous 1 fucking point. Right. Got it. Not nearly as bad of an idea. Ooh, almost. Almost. I can do that. What does this one do? That's not bad. Oof. That's asking a lot. That's also asking a lot, apparently. Woo! Too much, buddy. Too fucking much. Well. Sure, why not? What did this one do? Affected enemies are rooted and have random beneficial effects removed. That second part's considerably more important, my dude. I think the smallest amount it can add is 10. It's never just 5, so kind of fucked here, but this is good. Maybe 5 is enough. 5. Who the fuck has 6 random beneficial effects in general? That's already a huge ask. I think 5 is more. That's already overkill at 5, actually. But as my understanding, this is AoE. Right. It's the area that has spell effects, but if it's an arc... The radius... In theory, this is how far away it can go. Both of these are actually increasing the area, I think. In theory. In which case I prefer this one. The arc is already big enough, I think. What's the next one? Create an aura of decaying energy around a target. Enemies in the aura receive a stacking penalty to their armor and resolve. No. No, that would be pointless. Okay. I wanted to... No, wrong one. This one. That's the only one I haven't taken a look at. Yeah, no, that's pointless. So it's stacking penalties to their armor and resolve. The difference in strength is pathetic. Ugh. Pulse rate. Can I increase the pulse rate? This one might be more worth it. Surprised there's no way for me to increase the pulse rate. Well, there probably is, just I just don't have the sigil for it. Don't need to increase accuracy. It's not an issue for this one. Irrelevant. Not as good as the other ones, but I'll run with it. So we do have 35 somethings in here. Wait, no, not here. We're not there. We're here. We have 4 somethings in here. Sorry. No, we're here. We have nothing in here. Wonderful. So we're just here to talk to our girly, then. Awesome. Well, let's go talk to everyone else first. Oh, you did make something for me. That's kind of you, sir.
On it.
There's bound to be countless discoveries of lost knowledge that have been... Thanks, Fatebinder. Thanks. Anything else? Another Fatebinder. Awesome. Didn't have enough of those. We good? One thing at a time, please. A drug recipe. Ooh.
Will do. That's twice now you've undone one of Kairos' edicts. If you're trying to invite the wrath of the Overlord, good job.
I don't actually think he's mad at me for it.
The Edict of Storms promised to be the death of the peninsula. I have no idea how the Unbroken lasted as long as they did. What with the blighted crops, obliterated roads, and the erratic flooding. What is it you need?
I need you to stop being so fucking stupid.
Now we're working with the disfavored. Well, if you're not saying it's a quick plan, but ask away. I know a great deal of the ask away. Not entirely sure. Ask away. You know, I normally charge for this, but for you... Ask away.
Nothing. Okay. Well, didn't want to talk to you anyway. Do you have anything new, sir? I'm fairly certain some of these things are new. Unless it's just the things I gave you, in which case forget what I said. It probably is, isn't it? Oh, he does have that cool staff, though. But it's control lightning, which means it's for Ebb, which makes it useless because I don't like her. I don't bring her with me. And that one's for fire, and I don't have anyone who uses fire. Frost, I don't have anyone that uses that either. Shame, 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 shame. Illusions. Fancy. But I don't really use it either. What's she using right now? I'm missing the nobleman's gloves. Do we have any nobleman's gloves? No? Guess fucking not. We have a nobleman's hat, but I'm not allowed to remove her headpiece. Shame. I'm pretty sure I had nobleman's gloves at one point. I must have sold them or something. That sounds like the
Will
sort
do.
of dumb shit I would do. Light and illusions, so no. I already spoke to you. You. Atrophy. Nothing there.
Sorry, I can't.
That's okay. I'm not asking anything of you. Lore. It's a little disgusting how incredibly over-leveled this fucker is. Not gonna lie.
Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? One moment, my friend.
That was an accident. I meant to level him up, not talk to him. Hello, my good friend. Anyway. I wanted to do that a while ago. I ain't reading all that. Well, I guess I am. Oh, right. I didn't reply to him. Right. I need to speak to our girlie first. Hey, Verse. Weird shit happened. And I think you might want to talk to me about it.
Couldn't help but notice the bird from Cacophony.
How'd you know where the bird come from?
The voiceless birds have a certain hollowness to their movements, like puppets, or the fifth eye.
Which means he uses them to spy.
But seriously, you're not the voice's favorite person in the tiers. This missive must be good.
He thinks he's found one of your sister's killers.
Wait, what? He found one of the shits who killed my Furies? Let's pack up and go.
There's also the strange symbols on the back.
There's a lot to love about spycraft. The trickery, the blade work, keeping your senses awake, balancing on the edge between confusion and discovery. Memorizing the Archon's childish pictographs is not my favorite part. Malfora. She's one of Harshion's people. Bit boring, but gossipy in the way that pays. We should be able to find her along the road to Lethian's Crossing.
Seems like a lot of glyphs to provide so little information.
The voices gave us the passphrases that will get Malfora to open up to us. When we find her, let me do the talking and everything should run smooth as sea glass. This will feel good, Finder. Wildly, incredibly, stupidly good.
And the Archon's sudden interest in your revenge doesn't seem suspicious to you?
Are you asking me if I trust the voices of Nerat? Archon of Secrets, Spy Master, Arcane Pillar of Green Smoke and Flame, Immortal Magician, Eater of Minds, and Connoisseur of Perversions?
No, I'm not asking. I'm trying to get you to tell me what the fuck's going on.
Of course not. But if it's some convoluted trap, I'll have your back and you'll have mine, right?
Sure.
Lead the way.
Sure.
Alpha smells good. Fatebinder wants beast. Fatebinder has met. But what does Fatebinder desire to know regarding beast women tribes? Stone stalkers breed like rodents, swarm, consume lands, have no pride, rut weak mates, whelp weak cubs and starve, enslave own tribe to humans to survive. Now range far from Azure lands, but still do not flourish. But Kills in Shadow has tried to help Stone Stalkers yet. Thought to use for own gains for hunting disfavored, but ended up leading pack of good, obedient stone whelps. Maybe fond of some few. Shadow hunters are gone. Troll hooks are gone. Have heard our other tribes north. Lead conversation. Beast woman will follow. Kills. Maybe Fatebinder. Strange Forge bound. Rock. Strong mystics. Beast women mystics. Use earth blood power. Lead conversation. Beast. Our strongest and smartest of beast women of all brood, but did not. Are free. Can roam, can hunt. Not that Kills in Shadow. Beast woman too sees Fatebinder. What is Archon if not merely Beast woman too sees many. Lead conversation. Beast woman will follow. Humans. Nope. Many humans live in beast women land.
We're pinning it though. I think Kairos technically has two tribes that like to knock her. Oh, okay.
Pack well. No
Oh, cute way of putting it. Though I think Kairos technically has two tribes that...
lying. Strong.
Do not get taken in by the unbroken reputation. The people of Stalwart are fond.
Lead conversation.
He wasn't even joking when he said that.
Fate.
This beast is clearly intelligent, but it's still a wild animal.
Bringing creatures into the military fold invites chaos. It can never end well.
What now does Fatebinder wish to yip about? Is good to ask beast on stealing territory of beast women lands. Do not but after. Lead conversation. Beast. What else does Alpha do? Lead con.
Okay, nothing new here. Hey, you. Do you actually provide anything? I can't remember. Oh, magic staffs training, actually. It's not bad. Of course, Lantry is the one who still has enough room to learn. No one else ever does, but Lantry always does. Why is there such a massive difference in level? I don't get it. Fucking bullshit. Right. Oh, I should
Can't
pick
do
up
that.
our girly.
Can't do that.
Hi, Verse. You want to join me? Let's go have fun, hun.
At your service. What do you need?
Be seeing you, Fatebinder.
Goodbye to you
As
too.
far
As gangs go, I've seen worse.
Mm-hmm. Isn't she delightful? Red Rivers. Wait, what? Is it two-handed? Oh, it's two-handed. My bad. Didn't realize that. I know what's going on. I forgot something. You. Need you to hop in for a second, hun.
I will meet you at the spire.
Of course she will, hun. Yep. She still has all my shit. I forgot. Oopsie. Oh, she has that weapon. That's okay.
I see as the crow flies.
Now we have to go back to grab Siren again. Siren, honey, sorry for dropping you for the whole total of like 10 seconds.
Fate binder. What do you need? Well then.
We'll wait for a short
Let's go.
while.
Let's go.
There's so much of the world I haven't seen.
Oh, she's so innocent. She's so fucking pure. Oh, I love her so much. I am going to be very upset if anything bad happens to her. I swear to God. One-handed, that's a spear. I don't think it's a good idea. A dagger, okay. Looks like a good one too. Harm's Way, Red Rivers. Okay. If only I knew what the fucking raged means. Sorry, that was dumb. I have to consider it at least. The rest of it's two-handed. None of these are daggers anyway. Most of my swords seem to be two-handed. Feels bad. Light armor. Heavy armor, heavy armor. It's completely useless to me. Double the accuracy and another bit of reflection. Deflection, not reflection. Bless my fucking heart. Nope. Okay. That's it for now, I think. She does just have a bunch of that. Okay. I think that's at least we got her on that. That's something. In theory, we could also go to the forge and do some shenanigans there. Okay, first we need to level her up. Bless her fucking heart. Dual wield. First and foremost, quickness. Quickness and wits. Finesse. Strike 3 times with her attacks for a time. Whoa! That's disgusting. I love it. Will now also grant accuracy to verse when she grazes an enemy. Unleash a rapid flurry of strikes against a single foe. Each hit applies a damage over time effect. Sure, why not? Following damage with strikes from each weapon. Not a bad idea. Melee critical hits damage enemies near their target. Not a bad idea either. I'll go with that. She's a menace. I like that. We'll see if we get an answer out of that fucker. I doubt it, but a girl can dream. Although we are... A girl is bordering on delusion, but we'll see. Okay. Fatebinder, you have proven your cleverness in the face of an apparently impossible choice. Would I have been so wise in the same situation? I cannot say. I know only that I do not envy your mission. I must urge caution, however. Some who watch your actions may be more alarmed than amused. Will they be able to convince themselves that the Overlord crafted the Edict of Storms with this loophole in mind? Or will they see in your choice an alternative that cannot be set to parchment? I hope you soon make an effort to join us at court in the Bastard City. I often feel that it has been too long since we last whispered of the darker corners of Tyratus. You've experienced so many of them as of late. Perhaps I can provide illumination. Concerning. Your actions at Sentinel Stand have once again supplied the rumor mongers of the Bastard City with stories to peddle. Some seem to think that your cunning twist of legalese intended to display some great support for the people of Stalwart. That, of course, only leads to speculation about which people of Stalwart you intended to benefit, the unbridled upstarts or the corrupt old queens. Others, foolishly, believe you unraveled the Overlord's edict to prove that you could, as if a sliver of cleverness could bring Kairos low. As a scholar, I prefer primary sources to gossip, so allow me to ask you plainly, why did you choose to spare the child? Why did I spare the child? Yeah, mostly just because it was the right thing to do. If that gets them pissy at me, then that gets them pissy at me. Next. Wait, no, that was it. Anyway.
Will do.
Was there something else I was gonna do? Now I forgot. Why am I like this? fucking busy. It feels bad. Right. Guess we can just go then. We'll go to the next spire. I'm fairly sure I have shit to do there. Right. What's that? That's her quest. That's the main quest. Don't think there was anything else at the moment. Let's go then. Teleport. Nice. How convenient to be here. Well, thank you, sir. Not enough materials. What am I missing? I need 1 obsidian fragment. Whatever that means. Balance intentionality. Control emotions. Cute. Enchanted cloth slippers. I love it. That's amazing, actually. More accuracy. Not bad. Can't easily compare it though. This would probably be really good for my boy. Oh, silken gloves. That's so pretty. That sounds pretty. Sorcerer blade? Oh. No, I don't use blades though. +5 to all magic skills. Well, that's just great. Simplicity. Silken gloves. Sentinel. Pride of the Forgotten. Nightwalker's boots. What am I missing? Hound's hide mental. I have no idea where that is. Fancy. Locked. Think we'll just make this and give it to our boy. +20 control F's pretty disgusting. Should give it to him. Yeah. Forge that, my good sir. Thank you. Much appreciated. Uh-huh. Yeah, no, this is just for me. Uh-huh. Oath-bound gloves. Not sure what that's meant to be. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, no. Oh, I do have this shit, though. Money. Nice. Nice. Do they have anything cool? Not really. What's so nicer? Exquisite? Masterwork? No, exquisite. Oh, it's better than hers. By a relatively considerable amount, actually. Mine is of rogues, though. I want mine. So, she can have this one. There you go. What's that one? Light armor. Not bad. Is mine fancy, or can I replace it? Oh no, it's the same. There's no difference. Do you want this, man? Yeah, seems buried in absolutely every way under the sun. Yep. Yeah. I think that's about it. Oh. Oh, this is better. +2 armor. It's not perfect, but it's better than what she currently has. For sure. Here there shouldn't really be anything. No. Can't sacrifice recovery for her. Mine's enchanted, so fuck that. Hope I didn't accidentally sell her. Only Verse can equip this. Okay, that's okay. That was her original weapon. This is not her original helmet. Her original helmet's been sold. Oopsie. Rip. No, wait, it's because she didn't have a helmet, I think, when we grabbed her originally. If I recall correctly, she came without one. Actually. Okay. All good here. Now what we could do, for those of us who have a little, we have a little harder time getting upgrades. For example, Siren, we have a pretty hard time upgrading her weapon. It's so unique. We might just upgrade it through through the forge. So I'll just be right back. And we're back. Oh, we're back, we're back. Anyway, so how does this work? Been a while. Can I even level this one up? I think I can. It's gonna cost me out the fucking wazoo, but I can. There you go, honey. You have a beautiful, beautiful, overpowered as fuck item that should have no reason to ever be leveled up to this level. You're welcome. More armor. That's not a bad idea. Ah. Wait, there's 5 of them. Hide? Hide. Do we not know how to do math? I don't think we know how to do math. Armor 3, 0/6 fire. I don't... That's not making a whole lot of sense in my head, I'm not gonna lie. What? The fuck? The absolute fuck? Oh, suddenly I only have 2. Okay, so that was just magical. Gotcha. Just... what? Anyway. Can I upgrade this fucker? Ooh, I can. Yeah, I'll fucking upgrade it. Oh god, people are replying to me now. Oh, awful. Why would you do that? Ugh. I need too much hide. I don't have enough hide. Fuck's sake. Oops, I keep doing that. I don't need to do that. Stop clicking things you shouldn't click. It's not a bad idea. Now we're out of things we need. Still not enough hide for this shit. Didn't I build some? Oh, I am building some gloves for him in the... here, actually, in the forge, here. So he'll be getting gloves soon. I don't know how soon, though. I don't remember how long it'll take to make them. Should probably check that in a bit. Does she have anything that's worth... yes. I noticed that the enchantments stay the same, unfortunately. To my great sadness. Hmm. Dagger's plan concluded the research. That's nice. I can't even... My shitty little staff of atrophy can't even be upgraded. Oh god. That is sad. It's that bad, huh? Hmm. Fucking sad. I don't have enough money or bronze ingots. Wow, I actually managed to run out of them. That's impressive.
I got it.
Wasn't I building this or something? Time long. Thank you for being so descriptive. Useless shit. Right. There's Iron Great Spear. Iron Great Spear. Neither is unique. They just have unique visuals. Okay, now that's actually a unique weapon. That's not. That's not unique. It's just fancy looking. I keep the forge-bound hammer because even though it's technically not unique, I literally have never found another one, so I consider it to be technically unique. Sorta. I should give it to her. Just fucks with her recovery, that's the issue. It's just not as good. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Anyway, I just let a bunch of time pass while I was vibing over here, so we got stuff. Yay. Long. I need to gain experience to get them. Awesome. Then let me put the gloves back onto this man, because he's not getting his new ones anytime soon. You wound us. Have we ever needed an incentive beyond violence and chaos? Yes. If we have an ulterior motive, it is merely to see what Verse does with our gift. She is well practiced in both of those qualities, and we take incredible pleasure in observing her development. Set aside your paranoia and share in our delight. Of course. You display curious empathy for those who name you enemy. I sincerely hope that history remembers it as one of your critical strengths rather than your most dire weakness. Remember always that the Overlord favors efficacy over empathy. Rare is the fate binder who delivers both. Well, I managed, didn't I? Get bent. So we're done here, I think. Unless I've forgotten something I was supposed to do here, which I probably have. Let's be real. Think there's anything here I need? Nope. It's just fucking useless. Hi, Barrack. Bye, Barrack. Huh? Set some motherfucker on fire. That's a pretty cool bow, not gonna lie. What does this one do? Set some motherfucker bleeding. So you know. A normal bow. Oh. Shittier recovery. Jesus. Damn. That's not... That might be kind of worth it, actually. Goddamn. Fuck it. I'm buying that shit. Here you go, Hun Bun. Enjoy it. Anyone else? Nope. 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 Nothing. I did not mean to put that there. I meant to throw it there. Fuck was that? It sounded like you were in pain. Mildly odd. I should try to go and level it up if I can. I probably don't have the
Can't do that.
items, but
Sorry, I can't.
why can't you move?
Yes.
There we go. Jesus. You don't have anything for me. You're a fucking disgrace, my dude. Has anyone ever told you? You're all a goddamn fucking disgrace. Can I upgrade it? I can! Nice. Nice. Look at that. She looks fucking cool, bro. She looks fucking cool as hell. Can I upgrade any of these? No, not really. Still can't upgrade any of that. That, right. Still fucked. Right. And him. I need money? I can get money. That's okay. I can do that. Sir, I need money. Will you take my... whatever it is that I have for sale? I fucking know. What do I have? What can I sell? What can I sell on this wonderful day? High to low. Oh, I should use that. Uh-huh. 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 Old water. I love that's the name of an item. That's the name of a fucking item. Well, fuck. Maybe I could just sell one of these. Is there any of them I don't give a fuck about? Well, most of the two-handed ones, actually. Oh, this isn't actually a unique weapon. At least it doesn't seem like it. There we go. We have enough now. What was I gonna do? Level up this thing. There you go. You have a wonderful, wonderful weapon now, sir. Now we all have fancy guns. Guns? Yes! We've advanced several centuries and we're all equipped with AK-47s now. You're welcome. Fucking A. Reminds me of all those Baldur's Gate 3 mods, like give Astarion a gun, give Gale a gun. It's fucking great.
Sorry, I can't.
So, what do we have to do? I think I've now been everywhere, right? Of course. We did finish something in this spire, so I might have to go there real quick. And then go to Vendrin's Well, and then figure out where I want to go. Unless I remember something I've forgotten, which I might. "15 minutes. In and out. 15-minute adventure." You. I know you finished something. A dagger that could drain the enemy. Oh. And now for the forge. Thank you, sir. Thanks. Anyway. No, there was nothing here I wanted. Not that I can remember, at least. Have I really not found a single staff of atrophy since the game started? Like, that's actually impressive. Other than my own? That doesn't sound right. It sounds like I fucked up. Really sounds like I might have fucked up. We're just gonna go there. Check on the forge, the new item that we've apparently gotten. See if it's worth anything. We might get it in the future for my dagger happy friend. Also known as Verse. No, not any of that. That. Can I even make it? When I have the money, yes. Oh, but it's like an active, not a passive. Woo! Makes you deal a fuckload of damage when you're low, though. Holy shit. That is a beautiful fucking weapon. This would definitely fit her, if nothing else, at least thematically. But we don't... The recruits are currently busy, and this would take a lot of money, so... Not now, maybe later. I'm sure I'll forget between now and then, but, you know. So, we can actually do a little bit of progress by going to the final spire now. No more walking back and forth. Once we have what we need of the final spire, if there is even anything. Then,
Right.
just wanted to see if there's anything here. Nothing. Irrelevant. Oh, you've made a lot of things for me. How kind of you. Holy shit. Well, I guess I'll be selling shit then. Right. Aren't you? Lovely. Ba-ba-ba. Nothing new. Nothing special. Huh? this good for her? Oh, that's heavy armor. Christ. No difference. Huh? Oh, when someone hits you, you hit them. Cute. Only Kills in Shadow can equip this. Extra cute. I should buy it for her. If only I had money. Wait. But wait. There's more. I do actually have money. We just got a bunch of it from that other dude. In the form of several useless items. Thank you, kind sir. For your generous offer. A great bow. How nice of him. And I'm still getting money out of that fucking exchange. How nice. When someone crits me, I damage them by a fuckload. Cool. Not a bad idea to put that on a tank, actually. Pretty sure I sold this a while ago. I could buy it back, actually. It's not a bad idea. I shouldn't have sold a unique item anyway. Probably did it because I needed the money. Don't currently need the money as much as I used to, so all good. Hello. Oh, you're the respecker. I may one day talk to you, but that day is not today. Not yet. Fuck. Hate when I run out of money.
Don't know about you, but I feel like fighting someone.
Oh, good for you, honey. You just leveled up. So... there. And here... what am I not grabbing? Maybe? Maybe. What was this one? Prevents them from engaging her? That's actually not a bad idea. You're right, this is the dude that just sells a fuckload of Fatebinder shit. It's pretty based. To be fair. Okay, we need 72. We need to somehow make enough money to get 72 gold. Fuck. I think this is... I don't think this is actually a unique item. Doesn't seem like it. Quality superior, armor 1.5, recovery 0.4. Yeah, there's like nothing special about it other than having what might be a unique name, maybe? Nah, you're getting sold, buddy. Fairly sure that one's not unique either. Getting sold. That one's definitely unique. These are unique-ish. Sorta. These are good, but I almost never fucking use them anyway, so might as well start yeeting them. It's not like they're not really helping me by just staying inside of my backpack. I'm fighting against my hoarding nature, okay? I'm trying. I promise I'm trying. I'm gonna keep this, but I'm never gonna use it, man. It's a really shitty item. But selling it feels wrong somehow. Plop. Come on, there's gotta be something else I can sell. Is there anything on my characters? Oh, I should upgrade that one. Forgot. Don't need that many. I don't even fucking use them. Eh. It's just a venom. I never remember to use those anyway. That's way too specific. Same with that one. The invisibility one may or may not become useful in the future. I've never had cause to use it. Being stealthy has been more than enough. Done. All of this just because I really wanted these. Jesus. Why am I like this? That is the real question. So I just wanted to what was I wanted to do? Oh, I wanted to upgrade one of my items. I don't think I have the money though.
Fate, but
Hey honey, you wanna swap real quick? Just real quick.
I will meet you at the spire.
You will, honey, don't worry. I have something for you. Hey. Just for you. Oh. Sure. You don't need that. There you go. Is this particularly good for her or no? It's just generically good. Well then there you go. Now I'm gonna go grab Siren again. Siren, come back. I missed you already.
Paintbinder. What do you need? Well then.
She's so adorable.
we'll wait for a short while.
Protect. Must protect. This one armor pleasure attacks.
Right.
We're done here. So, don't think I have the money to upgrade anything at the forge. Most certainly not. So, do I? No, I hoped. I hoped beyond hope. Oh, boring. Wait, I missed something? Oh, new one here. Illusion spells to leave the target in stasis. Petrifies. Accent that causes guarded form spells to reduce the damage a target takes from critical strikes. That's lovely. Like this one? Yeah, like this one. When did he get 135? He didn't have 135 before. I'm not complaining though. Still don't have any higher than that. What was this one? Accuracy. Fucking useless. Longer range will definitely help. And this is the healing wisps thingy. Ugh, 155. That's fucking disgusting, man. And for just one extra projectile. Right. Think this is higher? In theory, this should be better. Unless I did my math wrong, which I probably did. More health. Yes. Fucking 25. High. Higher, yeah. Jesus. It's a bit much. Yeah, even if I were to put that down, it wouldn't work. All of these are 25. Well, that one's 30. It's even worse. Fucking A. I'll just update it like that. These are all pretty good. I still can't update as Titan's Touch because it's Control Vigor and I don't have the sigil for Vigor for some fucking reason. It completely eludes me. Not gonna lie. I don't know what to give her. What does she have? Performance, right? Yeah, she doesn't actually have any magic skills, which is ironic as shite. Is there anything she can do that might be worth it? No, I don't think it's worth it. Recovery's reduced. Health increased. Will reduced. Harassive energy. Just harassing people at a distance. Is that, oh. Not a bad idea. If I could give that to someone who's an actual tank. She really isn't. Fatigued and dazed. What's this one? Frightened. That's cute. It's fucking cute. Anyway. That doesn't work though. Dazed. Movement speed. Dazed. And pushes. Immunity to prone. Yay. What do the illusion ones do? Masks the target a blurred illusion, making them harder to hit. That's actually kind of fucking broken. Might give that to her. Oh, unless you can't cast it on yourself. In which case, fuck that. Prone affliction. Mirror image, right. This one's fucking broken as shit. Would be quite good on her. Just give him to the. Just give this to him and hope he can cast it on a couple of allies every now and then. Might help. Might help a lot, actually. What's the next one do? Whatever. None of these are great. Yep. Okay, I think we're good here. Right. Did I reply to all the missives? Yes. What are my quests right now? Versus quest and going to Tunon's court, which I guess we could just go now. That's not actually a quest, but the guy in the missive did say he wanted to see me, so I assume it's a good idea to go and say hi to him. I'm sure. Where am I right now? I'm in this one. Okay, that's the closest one. That's okay. Let's go to Tunon's court, see how that's going. I'm sure it's going wonderfully. I'm sure they all miss me, actually. Probably. Oh, of course you fucking finished the research when I'm moving. Fuckers. I just realized there's like a maintenance cost and I don't have the money. Oh boy. Right. We need money. Hi, Blood and Mark. How are you feeling, buddy?
Remember, of course, any authority you may be carving for yourself?
I'm sorry. I did not expect an actual conversation. I thought he was just going to hit me with the usual, random dialogue that I have already seen 50 times and is not new. 1 second. Let's, one, go make sure we actually have money for when we have to pay taxes. And two, yo bitch, I need you to buy something from me. I am a little desperate, won't lie. Oh god, I can't believe I'm doing this. I just sold my Tunon's court shit. I'm sure he won't mind it. I think we have enough actually now. Should be fine.
On it.
Now we can save. Go back to Tunon's court, knowing that our taxes have been... that we have enough money to pay our taxes, I mean. And the research is completed. There we go.
Will
So,
do.
you said something, sir?
Remember years back when I told you justice is just the name for the biggest sword in the realm? Claiming the Dauntless is part of establishing your own might, your own authority. Even if you dislike its heft, I'd advise you to keep the blade close. It has symbolic value beyond its martial applications. Of course, any authority you may be carving for yourself is sanctioned only with the understanding that it's for the greater glory of Kairos.
Of course. Hey, you're still here, ma'am. Anything new?
Sorry, I can't.
Of course not.
Sorry, I can't.
Of course you can't. Kalio, I think that's the bitch that was talking to me and wanted to speak in person.
Sorry, I can't.
Hello. What do you want? You look as if you need something. Yeah, you told me to show up. You wrote that you could illuminate the darker corners of Taratos. In a private missive, yes. There are things I won't discuss within the hearing of outside ears. Sure. I need to speak to the Fatebinder privately. Suppose not every conversation need be recorded. As if I had any interest at all in this gossip. Pardon me while I find an actual conversation to engage in, perhaps on the inadequacies of the livery in which the adjudicator garbs his puffed-up jesters. Suit yourself. I confess to no small amount of curiosity. I peek into my share of shadows, and sometimes I scrounge up a secret. What excites your interest? I don't know. All of it? I'd like to discuss the Archons and their forces. Entirely understandable given the circumstances. How can I enlighten you? Why are the spirits so obsessed with their breeding? Stabbing straight at the heart of it, are we? Short answer is Graven Ash and the entire tribal culture that he martyred himself to defend. That tribalism is clearly part of their strength, if not how they're bound to the Archon of War. Of course, such sentiments undermine attempts at occupying the tiers. Were it not for fear of the court, I wonder if he'd eliminate every last tiersman to establish his version of order. Though I'd recommend Fatebinder Nunaval or Ash himself. Is there any legal legitimacy to Graven Ash's claim over the Blade Grave and the Voices of Naraths over the Stone Sea? That's a complicated issue. Legally, the Tears haven't been brought entirely into the fold as part of Kairos' dominion. Until they aren't fully subject to the Overlord's laws, which means that they're open to be claimed by whoever has the strength of arms to hold them. In theory... Hi, Terrell. In theory, once the area has been pacified, the Overlord could carve it up and parcel it out. In practice, Kairos tends to grant governorships to those who took the land. This is how the Overlord has made many of his most substantial gains. He offers Archons the choice to either carve out a kingdom to rule over or die. Many find that an easy choice to make. But again, that is a gross oversimplification. You're an edict-resistant bot? Oh, fuck. One could pursue the horizon for months without seeing all the lands under the Overlord's sway. Ultimately, Kairos is pragmatic and establishes rule as best befits territory. How much control do the Archons have over the territory they're granted? How long are you staying in Bastard City? There are as many answers to that question as there are Archons. Leadership has always been a matter of personal style. The way you guide your recruits differs starkly from how Rogalus commands his scribes or Nunaval drills his retainers. The same holds for our Archons. The Adjudicator's court bears little resemblance to Iron Hearth, for example, in Lestic Cacophony. The Overlord codifies this as the right of privilege. So long as an Archon remains loyal to the Overlord and upholds the legal code, Kairos grants them significant freedom to rule their dominion as they see fit. As a result, some territories seem wildly different from others. They say that were you to travel the length of Taratus, you'd find yourself in a different empire every span. Only the Overlord's law unites them. In a way, our code, our court, is the blood coursing through the Empire's veins. We are the order that makes civilization possible. Of course we are. Of course you would say that. I've heard tell that over time an Archon's relationship to their territory can grow deeper than one can imagine. The line between them and their land blurs. Rogalus is partial to the story of Moramus of the Mire, but look at Cairn and the Stone Sea. Lingering edicts aren't exactly rare, and they shape the lands even as the Archon administrators do. And even as the lands shape the Archons. Taken together, it's all rather muddled. I'd ask you about the rest of Taratus. I've done more than a little traveling in my role as Tunon's agent. What would you know? Besides those in the tiers, what armies does Kairos have? That varies depending on the needs of the Empire at any given time. Right now, with the conquest of the tiers ongoing, the Archon of War and Secrets have been given leave to aggressively recruit and field massive forces. Nunaval told me that the Scarlet Chorus is one of the largest gangs of miscreants to have served as single commander in recent history. Archon Ash, as disfavored, boasts better weapons and tighter tactics than most of the forces in the Overlord's dominion can field. Tunon rules the Northern Empire, and while he's at war, his lands are guarded by the Archons of Sorrow and Ruin, as well as the Archons of Frost. Unless one of the sisters turns on the others. They are not on a conquest sanctioned by the Overlord, but they maintain personal armies even in times of relative peace. Beyond that, the Overlord has dozens of Archons, most with their own lands, armies, and magical guilds. I've not traveled the entire world myself, but I've heard of everything from phalanxes of living bronze to nearly naked archers who herd swarms of spiders into battle. I have questions. I'll let you determine how much credence you give them. I'm partial to the spiders myself. What you know about how I came to the court's attention? Missing the comforts of home, are we? How rare it is for a Fatebinder to come from such privilege. I half suspected you'd be executed with the whole family, but the Adjudicator took a shine to you. Considering your life was all but for fit, good on you for making an excellent first impression. What about your past? How did you become a Fatebinder? Oh, I promise you, no story is more boring than that old yarn. I insist. You know my history. Let's hear yours. You've heard it 100 times. Girl meets boy, boy plots treason, boy is dragged in front of the Archon of Justice, girl argues for his freedom. Archon of Justice executes boy anyway, but offers girl a job. Girl realizes she's much better off a Fatebinder than a deceased dissident. Is any of that true? The very last bit, anyway. Fair enough. I keep hearing the term Northern Empire and Northern Kingdom used interchangeably. It's not exactly a question, but I understand the confusion. Simply put, the Northern Kingdom was the Northern Empire before Kairos claimed it. Both names refer to the same rough geographical area from whence Archon Graven Ash hails. The difference in nomenclature is to distinguish when in a history one is discussing. I'd like to pick your brain regarding lore. As if all of this wasn't lore. Can't claim to be an expert. I'll happily offer my perspective. Okay. How long has Cairo's conquest been going on anyway? Oh, my eyes. You've been with us since the conquest of the Tears began 4 years ago, so I assume you mean the greater unification of Stratus, longer than any save for the rest. Longer than any, save for the Overlord and the handful of the Archons have been alive. Look to the calendar of true reckoning if you want the official answer, but between you and me, I think that's at best a starting point. Add a century, maybe 2 or more. I gather that it's been a very long, very slow campaign, with the Overlord taking time to fortify and establish the Empire in each new conquered land before moving to the next. That's actually pretty smart of him. It also gives the next target time to let down its guard. Or to put it up. The Overlord waited a full century between forcing Graven Ash to bend the knee and directing him against the Tears. Long enough, easily, to lull the Tearsmen into a sense of false security behind their mountains. Fair enough. If he's willing to wait that long, then you're right. Have you ever met Fatebinder Myothis? That old loon? Sure, she's read an edict, maybe 2 in her time. Left her a bit rattled, I think. She's largely retired from active service. Resting in accomplishments past while ensconced in the wealth that one can accrue as an agent of the court. Guess I half assumed she died already. She was dispensing justice back in the last conquest, so she must be over 100 by now. It's quite enough. That's all I wanted to know for now. I'm fairly sure it's actually not a good idea for me to be discussing all these things with her, because she's kind of a fucking snitch. But anyway. Nothing new. Okay. Oh man, today was one hell of a fucking day. Started today by opening my phone and seeing that Gamescom had happened, and I completely fucking missed it. And there's news about Bloodlines 2. All of those news are bad. All of them. All of the above. Every single one of them. I've been ranting and raving all day about it. I'm so fucking mad. They completely baited us with the whole DLC situation. Clearly leading absolutely everyone into thinking that the DLCs were gonna be like Malkavian and Nosferatu, or at least one of the two. And then they finally release what the DLCs are about, and Toreador and La Sombra are the clans that are added. One of the, and I say this with the utmost love for the Toreador clan, but one of the basic bitch clans that should have been in the fucking main game anyway, and then a super fucking niche popular clan, don't get me wrong, but like those two as DLCs in a game with no Nosferatu and no Malkavian is the priorities are interesting. And then of course, my wish to see Malkavians in to play as Malkavian in Bloodlines 2 got I assume interpreted by a genie, and completely twisted into, oh yeah, you'll get Malkavians in Bloodlines 2. You have a Malkavian vampire voice in your head, and you get to play as him temporarily for like a small portion of the game in some dream sequences type of thing.
Will do.
That's not what I asked for. That's not what I meant when I said I wanted to play as Malkavian. That really wasn't it. You motherfuckers. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be buying the game. Really don't. Really don't. Pretty fucking miffed about all that. Feel quite cheated. Hello. Nothing.
Can't do.
Anyway. Whatever. And of course, the brilliant monetization methods of Paradox Interactive strike again. But anyway. Fuck's sake. I hate them so much.
I got it.
I guess I should have seen it coming.
Of course. How can I help? I am nothing if not a semi.
I was kind of hoping his line about what do you know about this location was here, but I don't think it is.
Of course. How can I help? Are you asking for an Of course. How can I? I am nothing if not a semi.
Oops, I fucked up.
Of course. How can I help? All kind.
Oh well. Why are there giant holes in the... Whatever. Okay, let's think. Why is that shiny? Sure. Is it because something finished at the forge? No, I don't think the forge was finished. Clouds, for complex travel. You crest a hill to find the road before you entirely floated by deep, churning water. One of the nearby rivers must have jumped its banks. With the air response to your tow without dislodging, this should make fording the river significantly safer. There we go. Oh, inspired. Wonderful. We needed to go to Vendron, not Vendron as well. We needed to go to Litharn's Crossing anyway. So it's all good. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Oh, we're almost done. That's nice. Let's real quick go to the other one. This one. Grab whatever it is that they've researched. And then go back and do Versus Quest. Because that's the next thing. Hello, sir. We have found Vagrant's Chaw. Right. Great. What do you want to research now, buddy? Research artifacts. Sure. Why not? Let's go here. Zoom. I don't think the forged item is going to be done by the time I reach though, fortunately. Yeah, it's not done. Shame, 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 shame. Shame, shame, shame. Wait, do you guys have anything? No? Who's the guy who gives me shit? Is it you? I don't have anything. You're a fucking joke, bro.
Sorry, I can't.
You
Sorry,
are
I
a
can't.
disgrace.
Sorry, I can't.
Not what I meant. Huh. Hmm. No, nothing. Thought I gotten something. But okay. I have so many plans, like I just don't have enough time to do all this shit.
On it.
You don't have anything for me. You're a fucking disgrace. You just are. Well, new items. Well, that must be nice, but, you know. Fine. It's this dude. He gives me good shit. Yeah. That's some good shit. You know what? I'm gonna be smart about this. Can I sell these, like, thingies? Can I sell... What the fuck is it? First, we sell the thing he just gave me. Yes. Can I sell the thing? No. Fuck. Oh, that sucks. I was hoping I could sell the things you use when you rest, because I always have too many of them. That'd be wonderful fucking source of money. Fuck. Well, I do have way too many of these anyway, right? It's not a bad idea. Probably don't really need them that much.
I got it.
Okay, I think we can go now. Where do we need to go? Effigy, Merchant's Crossroad with Verse, and that's it. Okay then, let's go to her quest location. Which reminds me, oh, she is at the head already. That's good. That's good, 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 good. Uh-huh. Right.
Will do.
There's a random bitch over there. I'm guessing that's the bitch I need to talk to.
Sorry, I can't.
Perhaps not so random.
Can't do that.
Can I steal from her? Fuck yeah. Based. Hello. I'm not open for business, friend, and I'm not looking for trouble. Basila in Lethine's Crossing expects me with this shipment shortly. Wouldn't want to keep her waiting. The merchant watches you warily as you approach, a heavy pack hanging from her shoulders. Soft and well fed, this one. But look at her stance. She can handle herself. Verse takes the woman in with a long, appraising glaze? Gaze. Excuse me? The merchant blinks. I'm just gonna glare silently. You must have been mistaken for someone else, I assure you. Oh, fine. The road to Stalwart is paved in iron. The farms of Azure are mostly air. She nods with relief. I'm just gonna say nothing. Yet their papers aren't aflame. Charming. Sorry about the formalities. If word got back to the voices that I was cutting corners on security, let's just say I prefer my tongue in my mouth and my balls in my... well, bowels, I guess. The bottom half of your torso? I know you. You were the governor of the crossing, right? I doubt you remember me. Traders come and go. I'm Alfora. Just gonna glare silently. Right. The man you're interested in calls himself Crocus. No idea whether that's what his mother named him. Showed up in the crossing a few months back, picking fights and looking for rings. He ran afoul of the garrison, and they stomped the pants gravy out of him. That quieted him down for a bit, but when he started casting around for work again, he boasted of his victory against a band of furies during the war. Okay, 1 second. Could I have gotten any information out of her if I didn't just glare at her? Or is it a bad idea? She is a spy.
On it.
It does seem like shutting the fuck up and letting her speak is better. Is he still at the crossing? You'd think a story like that would scare off any potential employers, but Aesa's never been the brightest ring on the rope. Who's Aesa? A cloth dealer originally out of Azure. Runs a circuit from the crossing to the Brothers and down into the calmer edges of the Blade Grave. He hired Crocus and a few other... Oh. My very Portuguese assumption that names ended in A are feminine just screwed with me. He hired Crocus and a few others last week, claiming he needed extra protection for his daughter. Why had he brought his daughter to the crossing in the first place, Overlord only knows. That is concerning. How do we find him? Thoughts? Shit sticks. It's not going to be easy to find a caravan between here and the Blade Grave. Luckily for you, I'm very good at what I do. He usually goes to Stalwart by way of the Ocean Spire, but he's cutting east to make time and avoid beasts. Your best bet is to wait for him here, at Hunter's Respite. And then she points at a position just south of Haven. What can you tell me about Hunter's Respite? 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 I'm not sure. Small stretch of wilderness, far enough off the trade road to dissuade raiders, but near enough to avoid losing much time. Isolation recommends it, not much else. Honestly, the Respite's starting to get too well known as a stopover. I give it a year before thieves start hitting it. I'm supposed to wait for him and hope he shows up. If you want to catch Crocus, yes, Aes is taking the southern road out of Haven, so he'll almost certainly stop there. He never makes a great secret about it being his favorite resting stop around these parts. So what's your role in all this? Just who are you exactly? Mostly I'm open ears. Came up in the bastard tier, but made for Haven when I could leave home. Started hauling goods between the crossings and Sunder, eventually expanded down to the Brotherhood and even as far as Ardent in a good year. The conquest was bad for business. By then though, I heard and knew a lot more than I did before, though I thought I could turn a profit swapping information with the Archon. I thought right. Not that I'm complaining, mind you. Hail Kairos. Thank you. Yeah, thanks. When we find this bastard, we'll open him from balls to chin. Oh my god, verse. That was very graphic, sweetheart. You now know everything I know about this so-called Fury Slayer. If you have any other questions, you'll have to ask someone else. Anything you want to talk about?
At your service. What do you need? Have you... What? Until then, I plan to take whatever I can from life and...
Okay, let's go to that location then. Wherever it is. It is there. Not very far. Fair enough. Hey, the gloves are done. That's cool. That's actually really cool. They should be quite useful to Lantry.
Can't do that.
Some random retards over there.
Can't do that.
I need to go. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so there's the person we want to speak to. There's also some people here. What is this? Lithian. As you approach the bronze-clad caravan guards, they look up as one, leaving dice and rings on the ground as their hands move to weapons. Who goes there? Actually, you know what? It doesn't matter. Turn back the way you came, stranger, or things will get bloody with a quickness. I see some caravan guards, but not the caravan. Why are you over here? I don't see how that's any of your business. We're paid guards. We get paid to guard. We don't pick where we guard, and we don't ask why about the where. That made sense, right? You have questions in need of answering, you speak to Crocus. Find him up the hill to the west. We're looking for Crocus, then. Well, he's not here, is he? We don't know him by sight, you idiot. Shut her up before I... Shut her up for you. We need to speak to the person in charge. She's acerbic, but she's not wrong. Can you point us to Crocus? Thank you.
Can't do that.
Shh, that was a lie. I'm gonna go figure out what the fuck you're guarding in this odd location. Fuck! Didn't work. Didn't work! That was bullshit. I'm pretty sure I didn't actually get spotted, which means they just detect you regardless. Stealth system, the damned. But maybe I just wasn't paying attention and he did actually spot me. Okay. A tall, thin man in bronze and leather scrutinizes your approach, hand on the hilt of his blade. That's far enough, stranger. Oi, Crocus, we've got company. I love the oi. His voice comes out low and rough, a tears accented growl. Odd. Well, I guess it's not too odd. What time is it? Second. There's an ad in progress, which will end in about 40 seconds or so. So I'm just gonna wait a little bit while I check real quick, if you guys don't mind. I'm gonna go check how people are. If people are watching. Okay. Today's short's not doing badly. That's good. That's nice. Was this the guy she told us to... No, that wasn't his name. Who the fuck is this guy? And that's not a woman, so it's not the daughter either. I guess that's the daughter over there? Well, that's not the name. The name was something like Aesa or something like that. Crocus. A massive man answers the lookout's cry, his approach marked by a pronounced swagger. Crocus rests a massive axe on the one broad shoulder. On one broad shoulder. His hair seems to have migrated largely from his scalp to his chin. That's one way to put it. And the veins at his temples stand out against his deeply tanned skin. You okay, buddy? Besides Cario here, I've got an entire squad behind me, experienced warriors all, so I'm left wondering, who the fuck are you? I'm gonna go the normal-ish route. But we're gonna be reloading a little bit because I kind of want to see what happens to multiple of these paths here. You must be Merchant Aesa, and this is your loudmouth daughter? What? Aesa's back down by... He's elsewhere. I brought a few of my people to make sure that the clearing was as clear as he claimed, which it clearly isn't. You raiders then? We've got nothing worth killing over. It ain't worth your time nor trouble to start shit with us. I'm here for Crocus. The rest of you have this one chance to leave with your guts still inside you. Two of the mercenaries shared a look of concern before backing away from the rest. Get bitched. Motherless beast shits. Wait, are they the shit of motherless beasts or they're motherless shits of beasts? Siren, that's a very valid question, but I'm confused and you're giving me a headache. I'm Fatebinder Domina, but more importantly, this is Verse. And I'm about to adjudicate your head open. Justice for my Fury sisters. Oh shit. 2 arms! 2 arms! Dumbass. Does she have any songs that are like... Just fire damage? No. Not really. That might be a good one. Oh, that one actually heals. That's cool. We should go with that one. Why not? Right.
Another battle.
Very specific. I told you what to do.
I did not see that.
Consider it done.
I feel like I might have to be a little more hands-on with this one, but we should probably be fine. As long as he can keep healing her, we'll be fine, I think. I'm ready. Running out of heals. Fuck. Come on.
You won't enjoy this as much as I do. Ha!
Strike was weak.
I'll tear your skeleton out by your ass.
You what now? Oh, bless her. Can't believe that actually worked. Heyo, let's have a chat, shall we? Before she eviscerates you. Hold for the love of Kairos. Hold like you held when you and your friends killed my fucking sisters. For the love of Kairos indeed. Her words escape her clenched teeth in a half-hissed breath. She slips a small knife from her boot and in a flash of bronze opens the fallen man's cheek. Hold, please wait. I'm not proud of what I did back then. I'm a changed man. I swear it by the Overlord. I've got a wife now. She's asleep right over there. That's not your wife. That's the daughter of the other dude. I earn an honest living by the damned axe. I protect licensed traders. You're not proud? You've been boasting about it all over Haven. What? No, you don't understand. I couldn't find work otherwise. I thought maybe I could win a few fights in the crossing to prove my mettle. But the fucking guards there jumped me as a group. So I had to tell people about the Furies. It was talk about your sisters or starve and let my wife starve. Is this better than starving? Her boot comes down hard on his ankle, eliciting an audible snap. The sound dissipates into his scream. Overlord, help me. I never wanted to hurt anyone. It was my damn job. I swore an oath to an Apex Lord before because I wanted a bed and food, not because I thought Kairos would ever come to the tears. That oath didn't just dissolve when your armies passed the gates of judgment. I had to kill conscripted tearsmen by the gang. And yes, I helped kill your friends. Not friends, asshole. Sisters. Sisters, then. It wasn't my idea. Victoria's had the location. Sick bastard wanted to cook them with his flames. Eurissa, she wanted to hunt Furies, wanted to head on a pike. She could wave at her enemies before battle. I was just there following orders. Who's Katorius? Never actually saw him eat someone. Oh, he was eating people. But I'm sure he did. You could see it in his eyes when he looked at you. That hunger. He was a sage, so maybe that explains it. Overlord knows what those scroll fuckers do in their libraries. Certainly not cannibalism, and copulating with scrolls has been frowned upon for centuries. We took one of you alive, you know. What? What the fuck are you talking about? After you disappeared, we realized that one of your Furies was still alive. The big bald one. Katorius took her. Never saw her after. Liar! Where is Katorius now? I don't know. I swear by everything and everyone. I'd tell you if I knew. He probably died in the Edict of Fire. Served him right if so. If not, well, he deserves this treatment more than me. Where can we find Eurissa? Like I said, Eurissa burned with the fire of revolution. After Apex fell, the crazy bitch couldn't lay down her spear. Last I heard, she was down in the Blade Grave, joined up with those stalwart shitheels, killing the favored in the Overlord's endless storm. Here. This was from her. She wanted me to come find her and take up arms again. I didn't write back. I'm changed. I love the Overlord. Praise Kairos. Some orders you don't follow. Sworn loyalty to Kairos. Go hunt those two. They're your true enemies. They're the ones who deserve your justice. Don't worry. We will. Grasping his gore-matted beard, she jerks his chin upwards and places the knife against his exposed throat. Please. This one's for seeking sheath. She rams the blade into his eyes, twisting it roughly and digging it deeper into his skull as he screams. He bucks and spasms wildly. Siren puts a hand to her mouth and turns away. Thanks, Faintbinder. She proffers you a curt nod.
Urissa's next. Let's go find her. Seeking was special, you know. Seeking was all dynamo. Short, with hair like moss on a stone and skin the color of the night sky. Laughed at everything, even insults. She never stopped moving. If we camped, she paced the tents or palisades, always pushing us to get on. Part of it was the gambling. People would stop taking her bets after a day or two. The first time she says she can put a javelin in an apple at 100 yards, a man puts rings down. The second time, he's willing to go double or nothing. The third, that's when he stops betting.
Sounds amazing.
Kairos' crooked cock, was she? Crazy thing about Seeking, it wasn't raw talent. She practiced that shit, the spear work and the javelins, practiced every hour she wasn't sleeping or on assignment. She'd thread the sky with 3 or 4 javelins and dance towards her foe with a spear longer than she was tall. She'd knock a soldier's feet out from under him and let the javelin pin him to the ground. That's her name. Her spears found their marks as if they sought them.
Thought it might be a sex thing.
That too.
I figured she'd appreciate the joke.
Her name meant more than the spear play. Seeking always sought, always looked for new things, new experiences, new stories, new men, new bits of lore. In summer, she'd collect stinging insects, fill thin clay jars with them, and smash them against her foes. No fight was ever even for Seeking. You either got the drop, or you got dropped. Thanks. You know, for listening.
No problem.
Let's go. This oath-breaking scumsack won't hunt herself.
Oh shit. Verse peers down on the sleeping girl, whose tightly curled hair is strewn haphazardly about her caramel brown features. She drops to a knee, checking over Crocus's captive. The girl's eyes flutter open, staring blankly, the pupils reducing her cloudy brown irises to thin rings. Father? Where's father? Aes's daughter. What do you think? Hand me that pillow. Holy shit! We can leave her some supplies, enough to get her back to the crossing. Verse nods, and the two of you set a few skins of water and some dry rations near the girl's prone form. There's fruit and grain in the cart, too, and cloth to carry it. Assume she has an appetite after seeing the slaughter. Let's go, Feetbinder. I'm sick of this place. Yeah, not sure that.
On it. Trouble is
I remember there being people here.
Will do. Bleed out, you little shit.
On it.
She hits like a truck.
Right.
Verse? That's very nice of you. Random sentinel shield. Whatever. Now what
Sorry,
the fuck
I
were they
can't.
hiding here?
Sorry, I can't. Can't do that.
feel like something doesn't quite add up here. I'm a tad confused.
At your service. What do you need?
Well, whatever. Whatever it was, I'm sure it's fine.
On it.
We'll need to go to the forge later to grab our boy's new gloves, but yeah. Yo, shit fucks. Let's fight. The air in Torn Strand hangs entirely unstirred by any breeze, as if the now broken Edict of Storms had exhausted the area's propensity for wind. That storm instead resides in you. A haggard group of soldiers in tarnished bronze await you. One man steps forward, pulling off his helm to reveal a grime-roughened face of deep umber? Cross-hatched with pale scars. If it isn't Graven Ash's harlot, the Fatebinder. That's me! I'm Diocles, son of Tyrannos, and it will be both honor and pleasure to remove your modalist head from your shoulders. Which one of you is Irissa? What could someone like you possibly want from Irissa? He glances back at his fellow soldiers and they look among themselves as his intention returns to you. A mercenary named Crocus informed us that she was involved in killing some Scarlet Furies. I don't know the name, but back in Apex, Irissa had some less than honorable compatriots. She tried to convince me that this one Haven mercenary was no stranger to killing for rings. Turned out he was a crook with as many names as alliances. When Irissa got word that he sold some of his charges into slavery, she broke ties with him. Unfortunately for you, Irissa's long dead. Since there's nothing for you here, maybe you'd like to haul your ass out of Stalwart. Shit, I knew this seemed too easy. What can you tell me about Irissa? Absolutely nothing. She's dead. We're not. I suppose you pack your gear and go. I mean... They haven't been of much use to us, have they, Verse? Not in the least. Binder, shall we? Let's show them why we're Collian broken. Because the missive hasn't gotten to you that I've broken every single other member of your army a few days back.
To battle! Right.
That attack didn't work.
There we go. That's perfect. That should deal a good amount of damage.
They never had a chance. Did I always have this much blood?
Yes. You have a little less now, hun.
You enjoy this as much as I do.
See that? I'm not entirely
Let's
useless.
see what falls out of you.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I did not see that coming.
Keep forgetting these exist.
Can't do that.
Spill.
everyone in my team still alive. I'm proud of them. I blame it on Lantry. I'm pretty sure he's the one keeping everyone alive. Right.
I did that? Nice!
Good fight. Good fight.
I got it.
Shit, none of these people were there when my sisters died. Check these bodies with me. Maybe there's something here that will help. You search Diocles's remains, shifting his head weight and ignoring the drip of gore to reach his belongings. Your hand comes away wet, clutching a roll of parchment and a tightly wrapped bundle. What have you got there? Read the note. You break the seal and unroll the missive. The parchment's lettered in a clean hand, the language surprisingly clear and crisp for a tearsman. Diocles, or whoever succeeds him. I came to Stalwart with little I didn't need for the fight. Only these gloves, a trophy from a skirmish long past. Should I fall at Trapper's Junction, please see to it that they return to my sister Clea at your family's homestead at River's Break in Apex. Tell her to use them well, and that I wish I could have been there to deliver them myself. Thank you for this. Oh, you can't read? Sorry. Irisa wanted these gloves given to her sister, Clea of River's Break. Did you say gloves? She swipes the leather package and tears it open, revealing a pair of gloves of supple leather edged with a series of sharpened bronze blades. Fuck, I've missed these. They belong to one of my Furies. So Irisa had a sister for a sister then. There's a certain poetry in it, right? What are you talking about? We need to find this Clea. She must know something more about who Irisa ran with during the war, right? And who knows, maybe she'll turn out to be someone in need of a good stabbing through the face. Keep it in your pants verse. You know you can't avenge yourself on a dead person, right? Killing your sister won't hurt Irisa. Yeah, I know. Kinda sucks, right? Don't worry, I won't stab anyone who doesn't deserve it. Come on, screw this place.
On it.
You want revenge? We can do that. But killing someone who's completely unrelated... a little fucking over the edge here. Revenge in and of itself was probably not a good idea, but I'll allow it, you know? Killing someone completely unrelated? That seems like a massive stretch. It's not cathartic for you. It's not hurting the person who hurt you. It's not anything. It's just doing senseless killing for no reason.
Sorry, I can't.
Not even bad reason. Just no reason at all. Magic 3 magic staff, no. Shit's useless. Adds a marking. Sure, why not? Find Clea at River's Break. Just gonna be running around like absolute madmen. Why not? Sure. While we're at it though, let's stop by here. Yeah, that's fine. Wait. Okay, the game is fairly smart at pathfinding through the teleporters and stuff. That's actually quite nice. So we're here to grab the thing. Have you completed the thing? You have! Thank you. Hey, I have something really fucking cool for you, buddy. You'll never guess it. It's awesome.
Oops, I broke it. Oh, just kidding.
Mm-hmm. Very funny. Because he didn't have high enough fucking control life. 188 is fucking disgusting. I love it. Plop. Weeping Whispers. Oh, that's interesting. When crit. Oh, this is an artifact. When crit, foe target versus endures bleeding. A blast of baleful energy thick with versus hatred for those who killed her sisters erupts from the wearer. Not as good as what she currently has, but probably because it hasn't been leveled up. So if we could level it up.
On it.
Real quick. Do I have any money? I do. Cool. Then we can absolutely do this. Covering precision and armed LPS. Yeah. Puta. Anyway. Right. I just don't have the leather. Fucking leather, man. Always missing leather. Sucks. Oh, don't have enough bronze. Fair enough. Yes, Aris? That's very reasonable, honey. Very reasonable indeed. No. I meant to sell it, not whatever that was. Ugh, the lack of hide is going to annoy the shit out of me. There's a kitty cat meowing at a distance. She has a lot of opinions. Well, that's just a regular axe. Yep. Thank you for the ungodly amount of money. I appreciate it. Do they not sell leather? No, that's asking for too much, isn't it? Not leather, hide. Point stays the same though. Can't buy it. Fuck. Anyway. Heavy armor. Jesus. I am still missing the Hound's Hide Mental, whatever that is. Yes, Eris? And she still has a lot of opinions. I still need obsidian for this. Nothing for me here then. Not a bad idea, but I don't have anything I can... I can do that. But it's so shitty. Only Barrack can equip this. Oh, that's interesting. Might give it for him then. It's not a bad idea. Why not? Why the fuck not? Sounds cool. Oh wait, I can make this one. For our girl. Why not? There we go. We're making it. We're cool like that. If I recall correctly, this guy doesn't... Oh, he does teach something that's interesting, actually. But I'd rather use my money elsewhere.
Sorry, I can't.
Pretty sure he just makes stuff. You haven't made anything. Fucking useless. He sells stuff. Don't care. Wait, I do if he has hide. Do you have hide, sir? Sir, you're fucking useless. Do you have hide? You don't. Sad. Exceedingly sad. Okay, so we are currently there. Oh, I wanted to go here anyway. That's convenient. No. Nope. Nope. Nothing. Well, thank you. I'll be sure to make money off of that. Is that one random dude? You. You teach cool things? Yeah, you do. Fuck. Perry? Perry.
Don't know about you, but
Does one-handed count when you're dual wielding? No, I don't think so. When you're attacking with two. Actually, not sure.
I feel like
In my case, none of these.
better, faster, and stronger.
Do I really have no one who will get me a bow? Hide. Yes. Ooh. No. No, that wasn't it. All that. Random gloves. I'll sell that. Oh boy. That's what I was looking for. Nice. Now she's fully dressed like a noble lady. That's cool. That's very cool. Right, and the cat is meowing again. Someone has a lot of opinions. Mm-hmm. Boy, do we have opinions. Yes, Eris? Do you want something, hun? Don't rub your face on the mic, Eris, please. Fuck's sake. Are you done being a goof? Clearly not. With it. Yeah, there it is, the great bow. I was pretty sure we'd gotten a great bow from that other dude. Yes, Eris. Please, just go the floor. No, don't sit on the stream deck, Eris. For fuck's sake, please. Thank you. Absolutely. Very well named cat, I must say. Very accurately named, but holy shit. She has a lot of work. Mm-hmm. Anyway. I'm weirded out. I don't have anyone who knows how to teach me bow. Really? Is that never just not an option? Is there no one who teaches bow? No. 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 Fucking no one teaches bow. The fuck? Why? Hell did I do to deserve that? The fuck? Well, that's just mean now, isn't it? Okay. We could go. No, that's still in the works. No point going there. Oh, she leveled up to the high heavens, right? Hey, hun. You wanna level up? You do. Damn, that's disgusting. I approve. She's only a tad broken, hey? Just a tad.
I got it.
So, real quick, back to there. And we grab some cool... No, we upgrade some cool stuff. Specifically, I think it's her Hensies. This. I hate myself. God damn it. Well, at least we can breed these. There, it's better than nothing. For now, it's almost as good as what he had before. Still don't have enough bronze ingots. That's fine, I guess. If we could just real quick go here, so I can at least teach myself lore or something. Since I can't teach myself bow. For some fucking reason. I actually don't remember who gives me lore. It might not even be
I
here.
got it.
Sup? Oh, you actually finished. Oh, no you didn't. Still on it. This just continues to be very pretty stuff. Nothing new. No. He does teach me control atrophy.
Can't do that.
I'd rather learn lore, quite frankly. There we go. Ah, everyone else is topped up and done. Oh, subterfuge. That's not bad. That would not have been a bad usage of my time, actually. Okay, let's go. We need to go there. Let's fucking go. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Hunt it. You have but a single chance to bring down the enormous yet nimble beast. Bow. It stumbles crashing to the ground. It struggles to stand, kicking up dirt and dust as it lashes out with hoofed feet. Even as it rights itself, you place another arrow into its eye and it collapses. Hide! That was a nice squinkadinkle. Oh, lovely. Still need a lot more than that, but still lovely.
Will do. Can't do that. Sorry, I can't.
Oh, we are absolutely about to
Sorry,
bother some
I can't.
poor random innocent person, aren't we? Mostly from the threadbare and sun-bleached tunic hanging on this post. The glower painted on the burlap sack head glares down over a rough grass beard. Bears a passing semblance to a certain Archon of Secrets. Good one.
Can't do that.
Scent of baked bread and vegetable stew mingle on the air. Through the window you can make out a modest dwelling. Kept with the kind of order and cleanliness one would expect of a disfavored command tent.
Sorry,
That's funny.
I can't.
Interesting little
Can't
detail.
do that.
Well, guess she's the only person I can talk to. Hello, ma'am. Excuse me? An older woman tends to a small but verdant patch of farm. Plump gourds? Gourds? Is that what you call them? And vegetables of vine and root vie for soil and light with a fig tree. Its branches drooping with what passes for abundance in the tears. The farmer notices your approach and takes up her shovel as if it were a spear, favoring her left arm with a wince. Careful, stranger. I'm no easy mark, and have little worth your time or blood. She may be old enough to be my mother, but she holds herself like a warrior trained. Nice farm. Thank you for the kindness. We're shared with my husband before he died. Not much to look at, but kept the family fed. Compliments ain't answers, though. I ask again, what brings you here? Who are you? I'm the woman who tills the soil, mends these walls, and protects them with her blood. I'm supposed to be here. You're the ones who should be announcing yourselves. Vendrian guard. Oh boy. Feisty. I like this old coot. Girl, this old coot has split skulls twice as thick as yours. Good hearing, too. We see Clea. Clea? Clea was my youngest. Why are you asking after her? Was? Shit, don't tell me we're too late. I'll have you keep a civil tongue in your head, girl, while you're on my land. She jabs her shovel in Versa's direction as if she could seal the Fury's mouth with it. Sorry, ma'am. Verse blinks in surprise at her own words. Oh! You okay, Verse? Yeah, I'm fine. Did you do something to my friend? Do something? Sorcery, you mean? I said I'm fine, Binder. I was just... took me by surprise is all. What happened to Clea? First things first. Call me Essa, daughter of Asperia, and this is my homestead, granted me by Queen Vendrian Atlanta in honor of my service. That's an introduction. You got one to match? I am Domina, Feetbinder of Tunon, the Adjudicator. You're the one ascended the mountain spire? They say you hung a banner oven of gold light from the battlements. Wouldn't have believed a word of it if I hadn't seen the glow from here. What does a Fatebinder want with the likes of me? I ain't broken the Overlord's laws. I'll follow your lead, Verse, unless you start killing her, in which case I won't. I'm sorry, Essa, but Irissa has died. Irissa? Dear girl. Dear stupid, blind, foolish, arrogant girl. How did it happen? She died in Stalwart, aiding the Unbroken against the forces of Kairos. It's my fault. I raised those girls in the romance of war on tales of blooding the bastard Tyr and pushing back Azure. How was I to know your armies would come in their lifetimes, that the gates of judgment wouldn't hold, or that you'd stride into the tears with a man of stone who could step clean over a curtain wall? Even girls like mine couldn't stand against Kairos. There ain't been nothing like that northern shadow before, able to crush mountains and call earthquakes from a scrap of vellum. There ain't no fighting that, I told them. They didn't listen. Damned them. Of all the damn fool things I told them, the only thing they didn't hear was what mattered. Well, Verse? A mercenary out of Lathine's Crossing by the name of Crocus pointed us towards Irissa. He painted her as a much more vicious killer than you have. Crocus? I ain't never heard the name. Bald, bearded man? Skin the color of bronze, thick as a beastman? I knew him by a different name. Right lazy bastard by my reckoning. Only thing he put much effort into was lying his way into a meal in a thong of rings. What justice is there if a man like him lives while my Irissa met the void? There's justice. It was slow and horrible. Aye, there's some comfort there. What you know about... Well, you said you trained your daughters in the art of battle? Aye, their father were a good man, but more suited to farm work than war. If you're looking for someone to blame, I'd be that person. I trained them up, taught them falks, the javelin, the spear, and the shield. And aye, they used that knowledge against your precious Archons in their armies. Hey, Essa, maybe you'd like to shut the fuck up now. What did you teach them about the Overlord? That there's never been a graver threat to all of Taratus. That Kairos represents the worst of the powers of men and or woman. That such an evil must be resisted at all costs by any means necessary. That directly contradicts what you said before. I changed my tune in my older, softer years. But as they growed up, I poisoned them against Kairos as thoroughly as I'd carved it upon their hearts. Anything else you'd want to tell me? Naming a child for Kairos is a capital offense, ain't it? I imagine naming a pig for Kairos ain't no better. Care to meet Kairos the overpig? He's around the back. You see what's happening here, don't you, Binder? She's trying to get herself killed. On purpose. Come to a decision in this matter. This is your dance verse. Pick the tune. Really? Verse takes a step back, blinking rapidly. Considering her options, Verse sheathes her weapon and nods. We came here because Irissa. She killed one of my sisters. I always thought I needed to avenge them, to make it right, because I'd failed them. But actually talking to you, it's clearing some stuff up. I guess what I'm saying is I miss my sisters, and you miss your daughters, and that's just the way of things. Essa nods numbly, turns, and shuffles towards her squat farmhouse. Verse releases a long sigh, bends down and plucks a round red tomato from a vine. Her thumb slides across its skin, then presses lightly against it, dimpling the vegetable. She tosses it from hand to hand and turns to you. Well, so the other two are dead. What does that mean for your sisters?
I'm sure Whispers would have something clever to say about frustrated ambitions. You ever have a friend who almost never speaks? But then every once in a while she slips in the perfect word at the perfect time, and it's the only thing you remember. That was 3 Whispers. She was our wiry, flickering shadow with hair like crow's feathers. Preferred close-up work. That was her name, her 3 knives and the sound of air from a punctured lung. It's hard to remember stories about her because she never drew attention.
And yet?
Her old favorite. That I remember. She'd trick a soldier into gutting his own comrade, then open his throat while he was in shock. Beautiful move, and I saw her dance it a dozen times. Whispers knew her histories and letters, knew borders and houses and heraldry. Even knew a few sigils and kept us from bleeding out more than once. Whispers and me, we were more than sisters sometimes. Not often, and nothing holding. But yeah, she read a body as easy as a scroll.
Sounds nice.
Was nice.
That was mildly uncharacteristic.
I didn't realize you knew me so well, Lest. I enjoy killing, Fatebinder. Doesn't mean I think everyone deserves to die.
I just had to point it out.
Let's.
One second. Just want to make sure I don't have to reload that real quick, because I have a feeling I might have to. And then again, maybe I don't. Okay, no, we don't have to reload. All good. So... where is verse? Verse. Yep, there it is. We passed the mark. Because we had a very major thingy. We have not had it with him. Guess I fucked up. Shame. pretty sure I've had his quest, and yet I haven't passed this. Did I fuck up? I'm guessing the answer is yes. Oh, okay. No, I did not fuck up with Barrick. It just so happens that he has another part to his quest that comes much later or something. So, all good. I have not done anything wrong. All is well with the
Right.
world.
Sorry, I can't.
Do you want to chat, hun?
At your service, Fate. What do you need?
Right.
Well, guess that's that. So now we have to go to the effigy. Just proceed with the main portion of the game. I'll go grab someone else. Not sure who I want to grab for this quest. But since I'm going full anti-Kairos, it's... Oh, but going into the library is... We can try going with her, but there's a chance I might have to swap her out either for the Beast Woman or for Ebb. Probably not Ebb, because while she is anti-Kairos, she is also anti-Sage, and we're probably about to meet with a bunch of Sages, so I'm probably gonna piss off Ebb if I side with them. Whereas I'm pretty sure siding with Sages while having the Beast Woman with me is probably fine, so... Anyway. It's about time. It's about time I started thinking about going the fuck to sleep, so... Let's check one last thing. Yeah, that's all good. We'll stay there until tomorrow. Yeah, we got to do her quest, which is nice.
Yes.
Yes. Well, we could just go take a peek. Let's just go take a peek. Oh, Jesus. Well, that's a peak. Sacks release a horrific stench into the air. Peering into it, you can see what remains of rotting fruits and something something.
Well, what do we have?
Oh! Well, that's something to just randomly fucking find. Fuck yeah?
Here.
Uh-huh. 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 Magic arrow. But this one's just a nice bow. It's not like a, you know, an artifact. It is better in so many ways, though. I'll keep it on me just in case. You never know. Well, no need to actually keep it on me, literally. Well, that was already a good fucking use of my time, if I say so. Renata. Aren't you lovely? What are you? Sage's Guild. Expected.
Can't do that.
Oh, Beast Woman. Just a random ass fucking Beast Woman. Maybe I should be bringing the Beast Woman here then. If we're about to run into a group of them? Not just one, then maybe.
Shh.
It might be worth it. Marek. I think we're gonna
Can't do that.
be bringing the Beast Woman here. Oh, yeah, that's not going well for you, buddy.
Sorry, I can't.
Thank you, man.
Sorry, I can't.
Appreciate it. Okay. We might bring the Beast Woman. So. I thought you were someone else. Because you know who I thought you were. You can't help me and it would be a waste. So everything. Find out you can't help me because I know you can't help me because you're not the person I was looking for. Okay. You are a little odd. We're done here. Binder, last thing I expected here was a representative of the disfavored. My name is Renata. We're not properly prepared to receive you, as we have recently taken a prisoner and he has proven to be quite a handful. And I have the feeling you're probably here to speak of just such matters. We are... how do I say this? Diplomatically? How do I say this diplomatically? We're rather short-staffed at the moment, and certain aspects of my day-to-day life are more difficult than I would hope. For that, I thank you. This is job with the sages. I've come in search of Marek. He is here, all right. He's our captive, and he isn't going anywhere. I'd like to talk to your prisoner. Well, considering he was probably sent to finish the job the edict started, which would mean you're probably here to check up on him, why ever would I let you do that? I just want to see him briefly. He might be more inclined to talk to me. Absolutely not. Last thing I need is you two colluding against me. Now I'm incredibly busy and I have work to do, so leave me be. Ash has commanded me to speak with Marek. You are standing in the way of Kairos' forces. And I have a scattered group to collect and lead. Everyone has hardships and I really don't care to hear about yours. Kairos has done enough damage. I will not allow it to continue while I am here. You can bluster all you want. You will not be speaking to the prisoner. I want to ask you again, Renata. Let me talk to Marek or pay the price. It appears you wish this to end in blood. So be it. You'll find the sages aren't so easily silenced. Oh, for fuck's sake. This is, not a very reasonable person. Let's try seeing if the guys on the left side are a little more reasonable. I'm guessing the answer is no, but fuck if I know. What's going on here? Who's Renata? Can I talk to the prisoner? Am I literally just not given an option not to fight them? Because that's a little
Sorry,
annoying, I'm
I
not gonna
can't.
lie.
Sorry, I can't.
I was hoping that the people I have with me might help, but it doesn't even seem like that's the case. Maybe if I had the beast woman, she'd help. Eb definitely wouldn't. Who else could
Sorry,
possibly
I
help with
can't.
this? Peric's not gonna help. It's just gonna make it worse. Maybe if it was daytime? Does anything change during daytime?
Can't do that.
Not really. Ma'am, I am trying so hard right now.
Will do.
Yeah, you saw me talking to her? That was me, getting her permission. I'm trying. I'm trying so hard. I'm trying. What the fuck? What the fuck? What am I supposed to do? I'm gonna lose reputation with these fuckers, and I'm actually quite friendly with them. That's fucking bullshit. Who else can I bring? I can bring Eb. There's no fucking way. She hates these fuckers. So the beast woman, but none of the beasts seem to be even remotely relevant. And Barrick's gonna get him. I'm fairly sure he's gonna make it worse.
Fate, but
Goodbye to you too.
I will meet you at the spire.
We can test having these two goofballs and see if that changes anything. I doubt it. If it doesn't, I'll go back to my usual peeps. I just want to see if it changes the conversation.
Interesting.
Hello, sir. Ah! That was an accident. I'm sorry, sir. That was an accident. Fuck. I misloaded. That was not my intention. That was my intention.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have a look here.
Let's try to talk to everyone else first, just in case that alters in any way my conversation with Renata. Yeah. Leave. Hello, ma'am. We're not criminals, Sage. Whatever else you might think, we are the ones in the right here, and you're simply an obstruction to the moves aside by force if need be. So installs the library stacks. Come down to my level if you want to pick a fight. No, there's no options. Nothing happens, nothing changes. Okay then. It is what it is. We'll stick to our old forces then. I guess. Make another save here, so that when I load later, I load this one. And here we go. Well, we had our peak. It wasn't great. We'll be back tomorrow, though. See you guys.